Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just want to come on real quick. My God. Sorry. Just to talk about the fear of failure, you know, the fear of success. And when you literally think about that thing, the fear of failure, the fear that I'm going to fail, the fear that I'm not going to make it, I'm not going to be successful in my life or things that I'm doing, that fear can traumatize you and keep you in a mental state where, you don't want to do nothing because you feel like it's going to come to an end. It's not going to work out, that things are too good to be true. And a lot of times this comes from, just um, having a impoverished mindset, when you really haven't had anything and you've scraped pennies all your life and you got by the hair of your chin to chin, and it just seemed like it always took quote unquote a miracle just for you to, it seemed like to have basic needs or even your job was just enough. And when you're trying to move out of that thought pattern, it's like these mental prisons that you've endured through those processes won't let you see greater than who you really are, And you try to get out that thing out your mind that, yes, I'm great. There's great things in my life. I have a destiny, I have purpose. But those little bitty distractions are always there. That fear to try to say, okay, yeah, you say you have purpose, but remember you tried this before and it didn't work out, or you began and you failed and you ended it and you didn't finish what you said you was going to do. And all of these distractions are things that they just hinder you. And I've learned because I've gone through those things, and I definitely had a poverty mindset and a survivor's mindset that I'm trying to survive, going week to week, trying to figure out how I'm going to make it, pay my bills, living on my and going from living with someone, just a roommate, to living on your own. Is like, oh my God, I got all of this on me. But when you begin to think about that, then that fear grips you. Then life will produce to you what you think of. If you feel like you can't make it, then life will put you in situations where you can't make it. Because this is your own thoughts. These are your own mental prisons that keep keeping you there. And so how to get out of that is, regardless of the emotions that are attached to those feelings or those processes that you've gone through, that you go through, you still have to keep going no matter how it feels, And an example is like if you say, well, I'm going to step out and create my own business, and you've tried to do it before, and it's like, dog, no clients or no people are trying to hire your business, and it just seems like it's the same old, same old. You're still down and out, and you're struggling, and all of those feelings are coming back to you of how, oh, you're not going to make it. This is too good to be true. Why did I get back out here again? You still have to put it in your mind that these are only distractions that are on my road to destiny, that I'm going to keep going, keep walking past them, because they are only illusions. It's not the truth that you are going to be discovered, that you are going to have a successful business. And you had to keep telling yourself this. You had to keep reminding yourself, doing your affirmations, pray, meditation, being around people that help you through those moments when you be like, I want to go back, I can't take it, I want to give up. And say, no, you're not going to give up. Get your get your butt back out there, and keep progressing, keep moving. And this is the only way. You gotta go through those emotions again to get to your expected end, which is success. Now, I'm not gonna be one to tell you that success does not come overnight. I don't know, because it can, and for others it may take a little longer. But if we set our minds to it, it has nothing. It cannot do nothing else but manifest. It cannot do nothing else but happen for us. And whether you're at a point in your life where you feel like you're failing, I'm stuck in this pattern, I'm stuck in this same old. Well, you have to do something different to rebuttal against the same patterns that you've been taking, One of my things was, I just had a thing of just telling people, what I do, or just approaching people. That was my thing. Oh my God, I'm this guy, 6'4" tall, 6'5" tall, approaching, and plus, I do graphics, I do web development. I'm a master cosmetologist, so I want to use the fact of being a cosmetologist. I'm like, to approach women and be like, yes, hey, can I give you my card? I'm a master cosmetologist. If you need a stylist, blah blah blah. But in my mind, I was fighting, my own confidence. I don't want this person to think that I'm trying to come on to them. Here's this little. A little itty bitty woman and approached by this big tall guy. It was just so many thoughts that were just going through my mindset. And like, oh, you're a teddy bear. I'm like, yeah, I'm a gentle giant at most, put it like that, But I still had to press my way through that. I had to press my way through those thoughts and feeling rejected and rejection, that, oh my God, they're gonna reject me, they're gonna turn me down. And I had to keep going, keep moving, because even if someone tells you no, that's not the end of the world. I remember I was thinking today, and I can't believe I'm doing this video on this, because I didn't even think I was going to be doing a video right now, but I was thinking about how my mom, she would always tell me, if I needed something or whatever, call and ask my dad. My mom and dad were not together, but I would be so nervous because I didn't like, not that I did not like hearing no. I didn't like all the drama and the dramatics that went with it, of calling someone, or per se my dad, and it's like, I don't have it. Well, I don't know where you think I get money from like that, and it's just for a pair of shoes, And so that created a thought process in my mind that I didn't want to ask people for help. I didn't want to ask people to help me, even with my own productions and stuff. It's like, okay, this is my baby. I got to carry it all the way out, and stressed out and crazy at the end of my productions, because, it's like, well, so many thoughts from just that, feeling rejection from being a young child, And so I had to work on that. I had to work on that image that I saw of myself, building up my confidence, and getting over myself. Like, I need help. I can't carry this thing on my own. And be fine with knowing that you may get rejected. If somebody tell you no, I can't help you, you may, somebody may tell you no. Be fine with, someone telling you no. It's not the end of the world, And so fear of failure, all of these processes and things that I went through attributed to that fear of failure, that fear of success, like what it's going to feel like to be a multi-billionaire, what it's going to feel like, oh my God, well, not even have to worry about a bill, not have to worry about, I'm built, just whatever I desire could happen. What does it feel like, not to struggle? And so, with that being said, you just get to a point to where you're like, this is just what it is. This is how, if I'm going to be successful, I'm going to have some ups and downs. I'm going to have some no's, some rejections, and I'm going to have some yeses. And that's just how the game is on this, in this life, And when you come to that place in your mind that, oh, just because you told me no, that's their loss, you have to get to a point where you know that with success, there's going to come some things that will try to, be your distraction. But nevertheless, keep going no matter how you feel. And, a lot of times we work off those emotions. We have to get our emotions under control. That's one thing that I had to work on is, getting my emotions under control as well. One thing I used to hate was to be disappointed. I meant to be disappointed. Oh God, I hated it. And when I talk about that, I wonder where that came from. And I know where that came from. One day, these people, church people, told me that they was going to Texas, and they was gonna get me to go with them, to be, to play the keyboard, piano, blah blah blah, for a revival. So I was like, oh my God, they was gonna leave on a Friday, blah blah blah. So excuse me for saying blah blah blah. That's just my word, so much. And I was at least about 16 or 17. And it came around the week. It was like, we're going to call you, blah, blah, blah. There go my blah, blah again. We're going to call you and, let you know. Came the day of, nobody called me. I was, getting myself ready just in case, borrowing a suitcase just in case, and, putting my little clothes together just in case. And that day of, nobody called. And when they was in Texas, it was like, I was, called to be like, what's going on? Well, we left at the spur of the moment. We didn't have time to, really room, blah, blah. And I'm like, in myself, I'm like, why couldn't you have just said this in the beginning? And me being a young teenager, that at that time, it left an impression. It left an impression on me like, oh my God. And I think I literally cried when I was like, oh my God, because I was so anxious, excited. I was so excited to go, and that disappointment just tore into me. And as I got a little older, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, when I would get disappointed, it was like that disappointment would just I would just have to go to bed for like 2 days. So I guess you could say that disappointment turned into depression. I hated that until I said one day, I said, I'm going to defeat this thing here. I'm not finna get into bed again on the behalf of being disappointed. No, you're not finna. I would just get in bed, turn all the lights off, didn't want to talk to nobody, and go and pout. Because I was upset because the person didn't do what they said they was going to do. Because I felt like if you said that we're going to the mall on tomorrow, and tomorrow comes and we don't go, you didn't have it calculated in your mind the day before that we couldn't go to the mall. You know, that's just how bad it was. I thought just people was doing this on purpose, but I kept pushing myself that every time I got disappointed, I like, oh, well, let me just go do something else. Oh well, until it pulled me out of that mindset of always, you know, going to bed and turning off all the lights and stuff. So I got over it and I looked and said, oh man, I'm no longer affected by disappointment like that, because I realized that, things come up. People have lives. We all have lives. And so therefore, if I can't do something on the behalf of what I said to someone, I'm like, and I try not to, because, I don't want nobody else to get disappointed. But there are things that just come up. So dealing with failure and dealing with dealing with the fear of failure, that you're not going to make it, you're not going to prosper. Those are only illusions. Those are only emotional thoughts sometimes based off things that you've experienced before. And you're like, well, every time I say it, it happens. Okay, yeah, you're the author of it. You want to keep speaking it. What you keep speaking will continue to keep happening, because you are the one that's creating this world creating this particular mindset of a world out of your mouth. It's out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaking. So, and that abundance doesn't necessarily mean something good. It can be an abundance of hatred that your heart speaks, or that you say what you're saying because you're upset. So you have an abundance of hatred, an abundance of anger, and the abundance of fear, and the mouth and the heart, and so the mouth speaks. The heart speaks. Or you make decisions based on what's in your heart. And that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good thing, Doesn't mean that at all. And as I'm telling you, there's so much that's happening in this world. And if we're gonna be people to really make it, we have to first control our emotions. If you're going to be a person that makes it, become successful in your business or in your whatever you set your heart to, we got to get those emotions under control. Don't cry about everything. Don't let everything, make you mad or make you angry. Don't let it do that to you. Control it. Learn to meditate. Learn to go pray. Learn to go drink some tea. Learn to go whatever that can calm you down and get you in a place to where you're calm and you're just really thinking about the situations, and you're not allowing it to overcome you, but you overcome it. Whatever gets you in that place, in that zone, that is what's going to help you not to become fearful of failure or fearful of success. Success comes through wise work, being wise at what you do. I don't use the word hard. I don't say it comes through hard work. What is hard work? Somebody that can be a janitor and that's on the floor cleaning, the bathroom with a brush. To me, I could be like, oh God, that's hard work. But to that janitor, it's like, no, it has to be done this way. Because I want this floor to be perfect and shiny and smelling good. This is my passion. So what could be hard to somebody else could be somebody else's passion that they don't even care how they get the job done. They want it perfect. So I don't use that word, about success is about hard work. It's about knowing. It's about your skill set. It's about, being passionate about what you love. And if you're passionate about it, you're not going to give up so easily on it. You're not going to give up on your dreams. You're not going to give up on your visions. Not easily. You're going to wait it out. You're going to regroup, not start over. You're just going to Okay, I plan to go from point A to C. In the middle of it, B did not work out, so let me go ahead and add D to this and keep it moving. Keep it pushing. And and another thing, surround yourself by people that can tell you the truth. They can feel you and they can sense you and they can tell you the truth. You need some people in your life that can tell you the truth. Listen, you lazy today. You just being lazy. But go ahead on down to Starbucks and get you get you whatever you want to call it, the Capricorn drink, whatever they call that thing. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about with that. But whatever, go down to Starbucks, get you one of those a Frappuccino. There it is, maybe. Calm down today because you're lazy today, so that means you're not gonna get any work done. And tomorrow, start over at 8 a.m. You need somebody in your life to tell you that, look, you just fussing too much today. Get over it, let it go. Look, we got coins to make. And then you need somebody to be sympathetic with you when you need sympathy. You need somebody to be on you when you need somebody to be on you. You need people in your life. You don't need a lot. 2 or 3 people in your life that are your team partners that understand where you're going. That's all you need. You don't need a lot of people in your life. Just a few. It's great to have friends. It's great to have, all that, but you just need a few people that can help you stay on course. Just a few people to help you stay on course. They help you get to your goal. They help push you, no matter what. So, yeah, that's the chat about fear of failure, fear of success. I'll be back, talk about more stuff. This channel, my YouTube channel, I talk about everything because I'm just very creative. And one day we maybe talk about politics. We may talk about the laws of the land. We may talk about church. We may talk about devils, demons, angels. We may talk about hair. We may talk about sage, spirituality. We may talk about the lottery. Whatever floats my boat. Just be on the ride. Just get on the ride and let's just ride together. Again, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for sharing my YouTube video. And I hope I've said something that could encourage you. Because at the end of the day, that's always my intention, to encourage people. We've been beat up so much. We've been beat up too much. And I'm hoping that I can say something that can encourage you. All right? You stay wonderful, wise, brilliant, and beautiful. And I'll see you next time. All right? I'm out.